This is the Elago magnetic stand for iPad. Wow, that's a simple name for really a simple product. It's a stand for your iPad. But honestly, this is the best looking stand for iPad that I've seen. Now this video is not sponsored by Elago in any way. I just happened to see this on the interwebs and I thought it looked really cool, and you know what? I was right, it is cool. This is also one of the simplest products to unbox that I've ever unboxed. And inside the box, you only get the stand for your iPad. Oh, and this magnetic ring that you can actually attach to the back of your iPad. So there's actually two ways you can connect the iPad to the magnetic stand. One way is this magnetic folio case, which is actually really nice. It's a magnetic case that attaches to the back of the iPad, but also has additional magnets for the flip over front cover. The front cover can flip over and act as a stand itself like many other folio covers, and it has magnets in the front to weight the display. Are you sensing a theme here? There's a lot of magnets going on. The other thing you can do is actually attach this magnetic ring that comes with the stand to the iPad itself. So you don't even need to buy this magnetic folio cover for iPad, which is available for the latest generation iPad mini, iPad Airs, and iPad Pros. But you can just actually attach this to the iPad itself so that the iPad can connect to the stand. You can also attach this to any other case that you might already have, as long as it's probably not too heavy or too thick. And heck, you can even put this on other devices like an Android tablet or even a Microsoft Surface. But no matter how you connect the iPad to this stand, it is simply the best looking iPad stand I've ever seen. This completely follows Apple's more recent design language for their desktops, like the iMac and the Apple Studio Display. The stand more closely resembles the look of the M1 iMac that was released last year, including the slightly angled design, the heel that's on the back of the bottom plate, and even down to the design of the side of the hinge. But this stand also fits in really well sitting right next to an Apple Studio Display. Just like the iMac and the Studio Display, it's an all aluminum design with a cutout in the back to run a cable. This stand honestly just feels right at home right next to your other Apple desktop devices. You can get this stand in a few different colors. There's silver, like the one I have, which honestly is the best. There's also dark gray, blue, and sand pink. I want to point out that the magnets on the back of the stand and the magnetic folio case are extremely well done. Like, they have just the right amount of pull to keep the device attached, but you can also remove it when you actually want to remove it. The hinge is incredibly easy to adjust, yet also very stable, so no matter where you angle it, it's going to stay exactly where you want it. You can move it with one hand, with two hands. It's just very fluid. And you can actually rotate the iPad a full 360 degrees all the way around, so you can get exactly the right setup that you're looking for. So I've been using this stand for the last couple of days, and it is just fantastic. You can use it for all kinds of different iPad scenarios. You can use it for work calls or FaceTimes or Zooms or whatever, and because it tilts and rotates, you can get exactly the angle that you're looking for. And the stand is perfect for watching content. Maybe you're making dinner in the kitchen and you just want to set up the iPad to watch a movie as you're prepping or doing whatever else you're doing. Now, whether you're a passive iPad user or a pro iPad user, you can connect an external keyboard and mouse and actually get a lot of stuff done. And again, because you can rotate and adjust the angle, it just works for work. And like I mentioned a moment ago, this stand looks right at home next to the Apple Studio Display, where you can use something like Sidecar. So you can use the iPad as another display for your Mac, but at a properly elevated height and angle. Or there's the option of just leaving it in iPad mode and using Universal Control, where you can use the mouse and keyboard from the Mac on the iPad. So you can use one set of peripherals to go back and forth between iPad OS and Mac OS. I said at the beginning that the Elago magnetic stand for iPad is a simple name for a simple product, and it is. It is a single-purpose device, and it does it really well. The only downside that I can see for this iPad stand is that there is no height adjustment. Yes, height adjustment would be nice to be able to move it up or down just a little bit as needed. However, that would definitely take away from the simplicity of this purpose-built product. And if they did, I'm certain that it wouldn't look as nice as the height adjustment hinge on the Studio Display. There's also one negative that I have found with the magnetic folio case, and that is as soon as you put it onto the magnet and if you spin it around, you get these circles like permanently embedded in the case. They just will not come out with a microfiber or anything else. So unfortunately, that's just going to be the look of the case. Now you can get this stand from Elago itself or from Amazon. Right now it's running a little bit cheaper on Amazon for some of the colors, and I'll put a link in the description below, but you can get it for around $100. And for the magnetic case, you can get those between $27 and $35 depending on the color and whether you're getting it from Amazon or Elago themselves. So that's all there is to it. This stand is a fantastic stand. I like it a lot. I'm going to keep using it and I can definitely recommend it. But what do you guys think? If there's another stand out there that you really like, let us know about it in the comments below. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the thumbs up button and be sure to hit subscribe so you can get notified of those new videos. And I'll see you next time.